Okay, so I made it to Mérida. I literally just came from the airport, quickly checked into my accommodation and changed into some shorts and a t-shirt because it's about 10 degrees different here between here and Mexico City. And yeah, it's about 26, 27 degrees right now, and that's actually cold for Mérida. They're having a bit of a cold spell because usually it's about 37 degrees. But for the next couple of days, because they had a lot of rain, it's cooled it down. So it's a bit of a nice transition for me. But anyway, I made it. The flight was actually a little bit earlier than scheduled, so all of my freaking out thinking that it was going to be delayed, because it was said it was going to be delayed, but then I guess they just made up for it while they were flying in the air. Got all my paperwork and everything ready for Monday, so now it's just time for me to sort of get my bearings and look around Mérida. So far so good. It seems like a really nice place. It's very Spanish colonial, a lot more than I noticed in Mexico City, and very beautiful. I'm in the historic center. Gorgeous little cafes. Reminds me of when I was in Guatemala, actually. The lovely little courtyard cafes. Very clean, very tidy. Definitely geared for tourism, and more importantly than anything else, feels very safe. So let's go have a look around. Yeah, so I suppose I had to do a shot of me in front of the compulsory Mérida sign, like they have here in Mexico in all the different towns. So this area is what they call the Centro Historico, which is the historical center of Mérida. It's got all the beautiful old Spanish colonial architecture. As you can see, beautiful buildings, and it's really lovely to just walk around. They've got this museum of modern art and museum of music. There's a lot of culture here, a lot of art, a lot of music, a lot of live music. One of my favorite things, which you'll see a little bit later on in this video, is the extent of the live music opportunities there are in this wonderful city. Everything from salsa to jazz music. One of the best things that I like to do in Mérida is just to hang out in the evenings. It's got a kind of magical atmosphere. They put lots of lovely sort of lighting in the plazas. There's a lovely street atmosphere with people hanging out, having a drink, having some dinner, listening to some live music all over the city. And just to absorb the wonderful atmosphere of Mérida at nighttime is amazing. But one of the best things that I liked in Mérida was to enjoy the nightlife entertainment, because I'm a big fan of live music. I found this great little place called La Negrita, which turned out to be a place where all the locals used to hang out just to listen to some great Latin music and salsa and dance the night away. It was so popular, in fact, that you couldn't even get in unless you got there really early. So make a note of that. If you want to go in this place, get there really early. And just down the road from La Negrita is this place called Mercado 60 or Mercado 60. It's a food court, essentially. Lots of different offerings of food and drinks, with a big plaza in the middle where they have more live music playing. So that's a good place to start the night off, actually, before you go to some of the other more kind of high energy places. I absolutely loved this place. There was a great atmosphere, lots of dancing, lots of live music, great cocktails. I had a chili margarita here. Everything you would expect from a night out in Mérida. Okay, this is the music coming from this jazz club here in Mérida. You can hear it all the way down the street. Live bands every night, 7 days a week, and really good quality. I've got 10 seconds to cross the road before the traffic comes. One of the things that I also liked about this place is that they had a rooftop terrace. So you could just go upstairs and have a drink under the stars, which is a very nice thing to do with the warm evenings in Mérida. One of the specialities of the Yucatan and Mérida area is a Mayan soup called sopa de lima, which means lime soup, and a lot of the touristy places around here sell it for hundreds of pesos, but I found a local 1970s style cafe that has it on the menu for much less, like local prices. So let's have a look. This is the sopa de lima. Okay. It's got some tortillas in there, it's got some chicken in there, it's got some vegetables, and of course it's got a nice limey kind of taste as well. Let's give it a try. Oh, yeah, delicious. See, I always try to find the best deals, and often the best deals are in the local places, and there's no tourists in here at all. It's all local people having their local lunches and local food, which is really good. So this place is called, I'll put it in the description, I'll put it up on the screen, it's called Cafeteria Pop, and it's just off of the main plaza, so you guys should definitely check it out. ¿Qué es esto entonces? ¿Puedes explicar, por favor?
Sí, ¿lo quieres explicar por mí? No, tú.
Sí, tú.
Es el Aventur. Es el licor tradicional de aquí, es miel con anís.
Wow.
Es un aperitivo, al igual que es un digestivo. Aquí tiene
Ah, gracias. Salud. ¿Y tú Salud. También?
No,
¿Y tú también? Ya demasiado, ¿no? Okay. So this is a local Mayan liquor that these people have given me. They're in the Guayabera shop, okay, and they said, would I like to try some Mayan liqueur? Okay, so here we go. Cheers. Ah, interesante, oh, rico, sí, gracias, very nice, very nice. So today's the day, everybody. Today's the day that I go to the immigration office here in Mérida and get my residency card. Oh, lots of traffic. Here's my Uber. Hola, buenos días. Estamos aquí. Today's the day. I'm here at the immigration office in Mérida, and I'm going to go in at 10 o'clock to have my appointment to hopefully pick up my residency card. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get it all today, and then I'll be a permanent resident of Mexico. A little note, if you ever happen to go to the immigration office in Mexico, be prepared to wait outside in 40-degree heat. Okay, well I just came out of the office and everything was done pretty well, but I haven't got my card today because they said they had a problem with their system, and I'm going to have to come back tomorrow so that they can do my photo and take my fingerprints, and they'll give me the card tomorrow. So that's a bit of a pain because I was hoping to get it all done today, but I'm going to have to come back tomorrow morning. So anyway, I'll let you know what happens next. So back again this morning, and after lots of waiting, finally I got it. I got the card in the end. So there was a lot of waiting. I had to wait 4 hours here, and you can't even wait inside with the aircon. No, you have to wait outside in the heat. But anyway, at least I got it in the end, so it's all good. Okay, so I've come to this restaurant here in Mérida for some lunch. They've got a menú del día. You know how I like my menú del días, like from Spain. Well, I found one here in Mérida, and it looks like a pretty good deal but with lots of sort of Yucatecan food. So they've just served me some beautiful stuff. Let me show you what it is. So look at this. This is a tropical Yucatecan chicken. They call it chicken yucateca, so pollo yucateca. It's chicken with some spices, local spices, with a side salad, and look at that, some rice with a plantain or banana on the top. Looks very delicious. And then to go with it, they gave me some horchata. The horchata here doesn't have almonds in it, it's just made from rice and cinnamon. Of course, we've got the really hot salsa. I already tried some of that, it's really spicy, and some lime, some tortilla chips, some frijoles, which I've already been tucking into. And to go with my main meal here, we've got, of course, some tortillas, some nice corn tortillas. So I'm really looking forward to tasting this. So I've made it into a kind of little taco, actually, with the tortilla that they gave me. And I put just a little bit of the hot sauce on there because I don't want to burn my mouth too much. I'd like to taste what it tastes like. This is really delicious. I love it. It's probably one of the best ones I've tasted. After quite a bit of looking around, I found this place which is called Jack's Guayaberas, and they sorted me out with a really nice guayabera. So let's go in and have a look. Hola, señor. Estoy grabando para mi canal de YouTube. ¿Está bien?
Sí.
¿Sí? Ya he pedido un orden. Tengo el recibo aquí.
Ah, ok, ya está
¿Sí?
lista.
Ajá, gracias. Ya he pagado.
Sí.
So here we are. This is my new guayabera that I just bought in this shop. They had to alter it a little bit to make it fit a bit better, but now it looks very nice. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Jack's Guayaberas, no?
Yes, yes.
Jack Guayabera in Mérida. Very good service and very good prices and good clothes, yeah? So yeah, this is the workshop where they actually make the guayaberas, and you can see the guy here doing some guayabera making, shirt making here. And it's great here because they actually tailor-made my guayabera for me. There's lots of other shops here where you can just buy them off the rack, but here they actually did some measurements and they made it properly for me, so it looks really nice. Muchas gracias. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Alejandro.
Alejandro, aquí in Jack's Guayaberas. Breakfast time here in Mérida, and I like to come to this plaza here. The name of the plaza is Peon, I think. But anyway, the name of this cafe is the Cafe Peon Contreras, and I like it. It's a bit windy today. You might be able to hear it. I don't know why, but it's a lovely outlook here. You know, look, you've got the church. And a nice little terrace here with outdoor seating and everything. It's a very pleasant way, a pleasant area to have your breakfast in. And the menu's pretty good too. I'll show you what we're going to have. So here we are, it's the Cafe Peon Contreras, right? And it's here in the plaza. And they got these different options for breakfast. They got continental, Mexican with huevos a la mexicana. They got American style, which is with ham. And they got the Yucatan style, which is with sausages, spicy sausages. They also have moletes, ensalada de frutas, that's fruit salad, eggs, toast, chilaquiles, one of my favorites, that's this sort of thing with the tortillas and the chili and the chicken. Tamales, very typical Mexican breakfast or snack. Yeah, lots of good things here and plenty of drinks on the menu here as well for breakfast, coffees, teas, juices. Very, very nice. So I have chosen, I'm going to go for the desayuno yucateco because I'm in the Yucatan. Let's see what that's like. Sorry guys, I was so hungry I tucked into my breakfast without videoing it, but I've got some left, so I'm going to show it to you. So what you get is you get these lovely scrambled eggs with sausage all mixed in, which is a very nice. You also had some frijoles, some beans there, and a salad, which I've already eaten. It comes with plenty of tortillas, which is great. Also came with 2 slices of toast and butter and jam, plus a coffee, plus juice. And I think the total was about 100 peso, 115 pesos, so pretty good. honestly say this is probably the best value breakfast I've had, because the price, obviously the first thing, what you get for the price, and also the fact that you're actually outside in a really nice setting. If you can put up with some of the musicians coming along and playing their music and then asking for money afterwards, but it's not too much of a bother. I'm a musician myself, so I respect that. But yeah, and the main thing that I like is the fact that they give you these tortillas, because it's very filling when you actually make your scrambled eggs and your breakfast and you put it into the tortilla like a little taco or whatever. It really fills you up, and in fact I probably don't even need lunch because I'm having like a late breakfast. I could probably skip lunch and just have dinner later on. So I've come to the Galleria Merida, which is the big, one of the big shopping malls that they have here in Mérida. It's a little bit further to the northeast of the historic centre. It's more sort of realistic idea of where people live, and as you can see, a very modern shopping centre, and they've even got an ice rink in the middle of it, which is a permanent ice rink, which is really strange because it's actually nearly 40 degrees outside, and then you come inside and you have this lovely air conditioning and an ice skating rink. So how about that? So I'm back in the same restaurant as the other day, trying the menu del dia, and today we've got the pollo pibil instead of the pollo yucateca, and it still comes with the rice and the plátano and the frijoles. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Alright, let's try this pollo pibil. De hecho, prefiero del otro día. I prefer the one from the other day, the yucateca. The pollo yucateca is better. About half an hour's drive away from the center of Mérida is the coastal town of Progreso. It's a very nice area, beautiful beaches, and I thought I'd go and check it out for the day. Not in the middle of the day, of course, but just thought I'd go and see what it was like, and I was very impressed. This is the beach at Progreso, which is just 30 minutes away from Mérida. It's actually very nice. They've got really nice white sand, palm trees, and plenty of places to sit down in the shade and you can grab a drink on the beach. So obviously it gets very hot here. It was like nearly 40 degrees today, so best to come here later on in the afternoon. Sorry for the very American look with the baseball hat round the wrong way, but I was protecting my neck from the sun while I was walking on the beach. And I just thought I'd say that it's a very nice beach here, very big, nice sand, and just a stone's throw away from the main town of Mérida, about half an hour in the car. The sun is starting to go down, it's much cooler now, very pleasant, and palm trees, coconut trees, but not very developed yet. I would say this is a good area probably to invest in because it hasn't really been developed. There's a couple of fancy bars and restaurants, but most of it really is not developed at all. I probably think in the next 10 to 15 years you might start finding a few posh hotels, who knows. But anyway, for now it's a really pleasant place, and I've heard that the local Mérida people come here on the weekends. Sometimes they might stay in a cheap hotel or something to enjoy the beach. So anyway, this is Progreso. Very nice. So I'm in the main street of Progreso here. It's quite nicely done actually, quite different to the seafront there where it's a bit kind of old. But here, hello, hola, hola, mis amigos mexicanos ahí. So they've got quite a few restaurants, they've got a little lighthouse here, plenty of offerings for food and drinks and everything like that. Another thing that's nice to do in Mérida in the evenings is to go to the Plaza Grande just in front of the main cathedral here. They do a demonstration of Mayan culture, including Pelota, which is Mayan football. but it's definitely not the football that we know. They're not allowed to use their feet or their hands, just their hips. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more impressive, they set the ball on fire. I found this really great bar here right in the center of Mérida. It's got a very nice terrace and a beautiful view of the cathedral. I'll put the name of it on the screen. And as luck would have it, in the plaza right next to where I was staying, Plaza Santa Lucia, every Saturday they had a wonderful entertainment concert with live musicians and dancing. And just next to it was one of my favorite places, the chocolate place. Hot chocolate, but with a twist. It's Mayan hot chocolate, which of course means chili. But not just one type of chili, 5 types of chili. So I'd put the habanero in first. Nice. This building behind me here is the theatre, and tonight I'm going to go in and I'm going to go and watch the Yucatan Symphony Orchestra because I met somebody actually the other day at the immigration office who is a harpist, and she told me she was in the symphony orchestra. She's actually an American lady, but she's got a full-time job working as a harpist for the orchestra here. So anyway, beautiful building. I'm looking forward to going inside and listening to the orchestra. Actually, the prices of the tickets were very reasonable. Only 300 pesos, which is about 11 or 12 pounds. So pretty good, huh? So it's almost like I've got the whole theatre to myself here. Look at all these empty seats. So after the concert, it's time for a snack to eat. It was a pretty good concert, by the way. I wasn't allowed to record it, but they did a really good job. It sounded really good. But anyway, now it's time for something to eat, and we've got something called molletes. Molletes I haven't tried before, but it's like an open sandwich. So they got the bread with some stuff on top. Let me show you. Okay, so these are called molletes. And we've got this one here called pork chop, and this is cochinita. So they're both pork prepared in different ways, with some salsa on there, some salsa picante, some spicy sauce. Looking forward to eating it. Okay, so here we go with the pork chop mollete. So you get an open top sandwich here with the pork and the cheese and some spicy stuff on there. Let's have a look. Very nice, I like it. So at night, it's really nice here in the Plaza Grande, the main plaza of Mérida. I love all the lights that come on, people just hanging out in the park because it's not too hot. It's nice and very comfortable temperature. You can walk around with like short sleeves, and it's not so hot like during the day. It's much cooler but not too cold, which is perfect. So people come here and hang out in the park, have an ice cream or something called a marquesito, which is like a crepe filled with cheese. Very nice. Hi there, thanks for stopping by and watching my videos. I hope you're enjoying them. Don't forget I've got plenty more videos that you might like to watch here. They cover various topics: location independence, financial independence, and also I'd like to do vlogs all over the world. So just click on one of these other videos to keep watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!